Okay, excellent. And we're off. This is going to be tough for me because I don't know what the timer on LeKukie stream is. Or LeKukie stream is. But as of now, LeKukie gets... yeah, I think LeKukie is ahead. Okay, so right now both runners are Small Mario working their way through 2-2. Oh, sorry, 1-2. And Miniland opts for a little safer strat there by using the Koopa Shell. Whereas LeKukie runs right through, makes his way to the Warp Zone, and he's off to 4-1. So far, Mini Mario's strats have been ruling the day and ruling the race. All right. Okay, so going into 4-2, critical level, need to hit the wrong warp. Oh, and then we go. We got a Blaze It clip from LeKukie. And a nice wrong warp. And Miniland as well, with the wrong warp. Staying hot on LeKukie's heels. Yeah, Blaze It is free, but not for everybody. Definitely not for me. So again, Small Mario strats working their way through 8-1. So far, so good. For both runners, really. A little slower for Miniland there. Again, opting for safer strategies. And a perfect 8-1 for LeKukie. Nice and fast. And a 195 for Miniland, which is not terrible. Oh, well, it's actually really good. Not dying. Nice, safe strategy here. And LeKukie working his way through 8-2 as well. I love, as a runner of that, I love that strat at the beginning of 8-2. It makes you feel real good. Oh, LeKukie making short work of 8-2. Whoa! Almost fell down. Tried for bullet build glitch and missed it, and we have a death from Miniland. The first death. Okay, so that sets Miniland behind by quite a bit, but anything can happen. Okay, so we have LeKukie ahead here, working his way through 8-3. Oh, and a death for LeKukie as he falls down an empty abyss. I mentioned screaming into the void earlier, and LeKukie threw Mario down into a void at the end of 8-3. And another death, the Koopa not having any of it. So, again, this puts Miniland ahead. LeKukie being very safe. Very careful. Oh, and a death by Miniland. Again, these Koopas are absolutely being grade A jerks. And LeKukie has cleared, finally, all of the Koopas and made it to the flag. Hammer Brothers, please. Alright, So we have, yeah, so Miniland finishes up 8-3. LeKukie's going into 8-4. Going for the 2-frame setup. Hits it. Turnaround room. Just making sure. And LeKukie being careful, working his way through the water section. Gets through. Oh, is going to be safe with the Podobo. Not going to attack Bowser. Oh, and he's done. And he does it. Uh, 548. Oh, and a death from Miniland. A game over on 8-4 in the last room. And we have a that goes to LeKukie. First game. All right, we're gonna have believe we have a forfeit here from Miniland. Frame perfect hammer bro death. And that does put that race out of Miniland's reach, but that's okay. Great run from both runners. That was actually very exciting. All right. Yeah, hold on a second. So give me a moment. I'll ping somebody here. Is somebody paying attention? Mods? How do we crop the timer appropriately? Okay, hold on a bit, folks. There we go. Okay. Thank you to the moderator who made that happen. All right. The countdown is almost about to begin. We're just making sure our runners are ready. We now have the timer cropped. This is Miniland just getting into some practice here. Okay, the countdown has begun, folks. Okay. Okay, we are off. We're just waiting for our streams to sync. Okay, pretty standard 1-1. Good from both of our runners here. Again, a safer strategy from Miniland in 1-2, and LeKukie just going for it. Just need to have these streams synced very soon, please. Oh, flagpole glitch. Okay. LeKukie, nice and easy. Going for missed some bumps there. Missed a clip. Oh, and a death from LeKukie. Okay, we got some deaths all around here. Finally the blazer clip by LeKukie. All right, folks. Yeah. Sorry, I was gonna commentate here, but I don't know how to sync the streams, and it's hard to commentate on who's in the lead. But when you can't see who's in the lead. Hey, somebody's got to do something. I just can't do it, so. Okay. There we go. Okay. Well, again, guys, this is a hot mess here. Miniland with the 543. LeKukie not attacking. Taking his time. And so with the 548-ish. Alright. Okay, so that means, of course, we have to have a round 3. And hopefully they will be synced up, because I don't know how to do it. Alright, folks. Let's try this again. One final game. And hopefully somebody will be helping to sync, because I am a rube and I do not know how to sync these. Technically, it's not under the purview of the commentator, because I don't know anything. Again, my expert is not in technical skills, it's in screaming into the void. Well, I think people should admit their faults. Sign Porf, if that is your real name. All right, so we are shaping up for a third and final game. We have LeKukie taking the first one, Miniland taking the second, and the last one for all the marbles. So again, I'm going to commentate my darndest. Sync or no sync, but I do hope it is synced. And then, yeah, let's do it. Checking to see if both of our runners are okay to go. And then we're going to get going. All right, countdown has begun. Okay, we should be off. All right, so Miniland is out to a 12-second lead. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so let's wait for these things to sync up. Hopefully someone is listening who will sync these up for me. Okay, so again, relatively routine 1-1. Going into 1-2. Miniland switching up his strategy and not going for the safe route this time. So far so good. It's an any percent run. No deaths. And Miniland right into 4-1 really quickly, and LeKukie not far behind. Well, not far behind. He could be ahead too. Who knows? All right, there we go. All synced up and ready to go. Okay, so we have LeKukie in our... Oh, and a death from Miniland in 4-2. Now Miniland's gonna have to force... he's gonna have to force a restart here. Sorry, force a game over so he can restart in 4-1 now. This puts LeKukie so far ahead here, but anything can happen, so we urge Miniland to keep going. Okay, well we're gonna keep using Miniland's audio because LeKukie's is not ideal. But yeah, LeKukie is far ahead right now. Moving in, nice, safe, easy 8-1, going into 8-2. And Miniland just finishing up 4-1, heading into 8-2. So again, going into World 8-2, we have LeKukie doing a nice, making short work of it, really. Oh, now we have Miniland with the Blaze It clip. And LeKukie's going to attempt the bullet bill glitch, and he does not get it, but he is far ahead, and so he can take those kind of risks. Alright, so moving into 8-3. So for me, I don't know about anybody else listening or watching, but when I run 8-3, it's an RNG nightmare, and the Koopas absolutely destroy me, which we saw in the first race. So it'll be interesting to see how they treat LeKukie on this round. This could be a chance for Miniland to catch up, but he this time makes short work. LeKukie makes short work of the Hammer brothers in World 8-3 and makes it to World 8-4 without much of an issue. Miniland rounding the end of 8-1, perfect 8-1, and entering 8-2 with LeKukie entering 8-4. So 2 windows set up for LeKukie. Nice pipe jump. Now for the turnaround room. Good turnaround. And finally the water section. Oh, we got bullet bill glitch from Miniland. Very nice. And a good Bowser pattern to end LeKukie's race at about 5:07-ish. Alright, so GG to LeKukie. Very well raced, and Miniland is now in the RNG factory. Not really, but... Oh! Koopas, please! Absolutely, please. Koopas, why must you do? Why must you do this? Hammer Bros, why? Alright, so Miniland working his way through 8-3. Finally showing those Hammer Brothers who's boss. Attempting for some flagpole glitch. And then entering finishing 8-3 with 1 firework, entering 8-4. And you know, what a good race run by both runners, and hopefully Miniland can finish this up in style. Oh, missed the pipe jump. That's okay. Turnaround room. That's okay. That's an okay turnaround. Coming through the water. Beautiful water section. And a nice Bowser pattern to end things off with a 657. Very well done. GG to both runners. Yeah, the right warp. That's in a any percent race. That is suboptimal. All right, so we're just waiting. Yeah, so Miniland. It's pretty late where Miniland is right now, so Miniland is going to opt out of our interviews. But LeKukie might be joining us very soon. Well, superpower, the the world record time is still around 5 minutes. Right? Just been moved down by a couple seconds. All right. So, here we have LeKukie joining us.
Hi.
Good. What an exciting race.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. I don't
So,
even know what happened. Like,
yes.
oh my god.
So, race 1 went to you. I noticed that again, you're both elite runners in this category. You being 61st overall, Miniland being 11th place overall. So I was expecting a really, really solid performance, which is what we got. But I noticed that not a lot of safety strats from you guys.
Yeah. I was trying to get sub 5, like, on the race that should have happened, like, just before Miniland's internet got shut down. I got a 4:58 pace run all the way to the water room on A-4, but I died to the fire bar. And then I ended up getting a 5:47, but it didn't actually count. So like, I was kind of upset about that, and then I just waited a lot, and thankfully the race um, was able to start.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if I ever got a sub 5 and then it was not recorded and not counted, I'd lose my mind. So,
Yeah, I think that happened to one of the runners on this tournament, but I'm not really sure.
but then let's talk a little bit about that second race. That was interesting for both of you guys. So when you had your first death, what were you thinking at that point?
Yeah, I think that, yeah, the second race, I was trying to get a glitchless 80% run, so I went for the Vine Climb on 4-2, but I actually failed it. And then, like, I killed myself to get a blazer just for swag, and I got it, so. And then I kept going, but Milan got a faster time than me. He actually won that one. So, yeah.
And then yeah, that was a back and forth one. A lot of changes of the lead there. What about our third race? Take us through what your approach was going into a tiebreaker.
Yeah, I just tried to get a sub 5 run again, and that time, like, I think I got, yeah, I something happened on the middle of the run that did, um, I don't really remember where I lost time, but I actually tried to get 4-1 FPG and I didn't manage to. Then I went for the 4-2 clip, which again I got it. Kind of impressive that I got that on all of the races, and I
Oh
actually
man.
got the frame will save if I'm not mistaken. And then I did the rest of the run, just like I should do on a sub 5 strat run, and I got lucky on Bowser. Thankfully, he jumps forwards, and I got a 507.
I mean, that's a fantastic run in a tournament setting. Now, again, you guys are all elite runners at this point, and I can't even fathom a sub 5, let alone a tournament sub 5. So I just find that to be kind of a fascinating way to approach a race like this, right? Just you're like, I'm going to try for a sub 5 and I'll do anything it takes, even if it means dying, right? But to do that in a
Yeah,
tiebreaker is pretty brave.
yeah. I was kind of afraid of going for fire strats because I didn't practice them, even though it's not that hard to pull the strats off. But like, since I was already going for some 5 strats, I said to myself, why not? Miniland is also going to try for it, so I just went for that, and it actually worked way better than I thought it works. Actually happy, and yeah, GG to Miniland.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Good game to Miniland and good game to you as well. It's very exciting for me to watch again people play this level, play this game at such an elite level, and you know, for everybody in the audience watching, there's a lot of things to learn not only about the strats but also about the approach to a tournament play. So if people watch you on their regular streams, for example, you know, you might have a different thing that you want to do in a tournament. So. But
Yeah.
again, so any last words? I know you're going to face off against the winner of Leon Toast or Kriller37, who I believe are still in the chat. What do you? Will your approach change at all, or are you just gonna go sub 5 the whole way?
Yeah, I'm gonna go sub 5. It doesn't really matter who wins that race because both runners are good. Leon Toast has a 456 and Griller has a sub 5, so both of them are capable of doing sub 5 strats. And just to mention a thing, my PB was done on a slower emulator, so we ended up being a 458, but it actually is a 457.327, and it doesn't really have the BBG. I went for some other strats that I shouldn't have gone for, but somehow I got that. But yeah, I'm trying to get a better time with strats, not for mad strats. But yeah, I want to race one of those guys. It will be a tough race.
Well, that's very exciting. I look forward to continuing and watching the rest of this tournament, and I hope everybody else joins us as well and watches you take on Leon Toast or Kriller. So, any last words, LeKukie? Sorry, LeKukie, before we go?
Yeah, GG to Miniland. He was really good at this tournament. I actually thought I was gonna lose to him, but things happened and I actually won. Kind of happy with that, and I guess I have to blast RNG for the next race.
Yeah, absolutely, and hopefully those Hammer Brothers aren't complete jerks.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. I have been Dubious Dinobot, and you have watched LeKukie and Miniland play. LeKukie wins 2-1. And so be sure to tune in for the rest of the tournament. All right. Bye, LeKukie.
Bye. See you guys.